Capricorn, welcome back to the channel. Vince here for 7D Tarot. Today I'm going to pull advice from Spirit for you. Now, this is a general reading. If it resonates, like, share, and subscribe. Really helps the channel grow, and I truly appreciate it. Now, Capricorn, if you are interested in scheduling your own personal reading with me, all the information you need is in the description box below. And check out my wife's channel over at Empath Tarot. You will love her. She caters towards empaths, and you can find her information in the description box below. Now, let's dive right in, Capricorn, see what messages Spirit has for you. All right, so what do we have for Capricorn today? Right now, you're dealing with a person who doesn't know what they want. And because they don't know what they want, they are very confusing to you and they are very confusing to themselves. It's like on one hand, they want you to act a certain way, be a certain way, and carry yourself a certain way. But on the other hand, they're not leading by example. They're not doing any of these things themselves. And the problem is that they're really just portraying their own insecurities onto you. Like they want to be a certain way, but because they are not, they're trying to kind of telling you to do it, but they're not taking their own advice. And this has you confused because I feel like you are looking for peace. You're looking for just, you know, you're trying to go with the flow here. You're almost doing your own thing. The energy that I'm picking up on your end is very peaceful, very tranquil. And you're just trying to, you know, you're not looking for conflict. You're not looking for any sort of issues here. But the energy that I pick up on their end is very hostile. And I do feel like they are not happy with themselves and they're portraying that energy onto you. And they're trying to make you feel as if you are doing something wrong. And this is definitely putting themselves in a position to, you know, they're not making any friends here with this energy. And it's like, whenever you're dealing with this sort of energy, it's like the best thing to do is kind of, you know, not react, not point fingers, because that's what they're expecting. The energy that I'm picking up is that they actually want some sort of conflict. Like they're so unhappy right now that they want some sort of, you know, fight. They want they're goading you into something right now. And that's really a cry for help. That's all that's going on. And we don't judge them because we know everyone's, you know, not everyone's on their own spiritual journey, right? And you can't really judge someone. You don't know where they've been from. You don't know what they're dealing with. And you're not in their, you know, you haven't walked a mile in their shoes. So you can't really judge them or be mad at them or upset at them. But the energy that I'm picking up is that you look at them in a way that they have a lot of potential and you really truly see them for who they are. And you are saddened by the fact that they are, not really reaching their potential. And that's the energy that I'm picking up from you. So it's almost like you kind of got to let them tire themselves out. You know what I mean? If you know, like art of war, right? Like if you know your enemy wants to engage in conflict, you don't do that. You don't do that on their terms. You don't do it in their setting. And right now, you know that your person is not too happy and that they are looking to really fight with anyone at this point. And they're going to bring that energy to you by, you know, rather than asking you for help and be like, hey, I really need some help. You know, I can you help me during this time? Their ego is preventing them from doing that. They're going to just try to come at you with this or that. Understand that, you know, you have to kind of not engage in that conflict and you kind of got to let them act a certain way, be a certain way, and embarrass themselves, right? Because that's what it comes down to. Silence is the best way to teach someone a lesson. When someone acts a certain way, you could either be like, I am disappointed in what you have to say. This is not, you know, this is unacceptable and good day, sir. You know, that's one way to approach it where there's nothing wrong with that. There's the right place and time for that. But in this situation, it's like silence. Let them, you know, say all this and you know what, you don't do this, you don't do that, you know, we should be doing this or that. I don't know what they're going to say, but when this happens, just kind of look at them and be like, okay, sounds good. Are you done? You know, okay, understood. Okay, and just carry on. Go about your day. Just be like, I'm going to go for a walk. Just be like, yeah, and say kindly, right? Like, don't be aggressive. Just be neutral. Be as neutral as possible. That's all you gotta do. If you come off as, you know, you're being sarcastic or ignorant, or if their words affected you, then you lost, right? But if you act like their words had no power, because their words only have power if you give it awareness, give it energy, right? If their words have no power, you know, this takes its strength from within you, but this is how you get results. Then they are going to feel embarrassed. When you go for that walk, when you go in your room and go read a book, when you go journal, when you go do something to help your spiritual evolution, they are going to feel extremely silly for acting like that around you. I promise you, right? They have extra time on their hands. They're going to be like, wow, like I didn't get the reaction I wanted. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing. And maybe that is the shock they needed to get their ish together, Capricorn, Sometimes we all need a little bit of shock to get our ish together. All right, let's see what else we got going on for Capricorn. Now, it does feel like you're going to be dealing with a situation where it is going to require you to close a chapter on something that you're currently doing in your life. And Spirit is telling you that it is time to walk away from this chapter in order to open up new chapters in your life. So you can expect something big to happen. And there's going to be a big change that needs to take place. And you are going to have to make a change when it comes to something that you've been doing for quite some time. And right now, Spirit is telling you that during this transitioning period, it is essential that you understand that you are going to have good days and bad days, and it is going to be scary, but you have to know that you are not alone, and you do have your angels and guides here with you that support you, and you are able to deal with this if you actually connect with your higher self. And right now, whatever this change is, I do feel like not only affects you, but affects your loved ones around you. So this is something big and significant. Now, I also do feel like during this time, that your higher self is going to want to come out and guide you, but you are going to be resistant towards letting it come into your life, because it's almost like you're scared. You're scared of the evolution, which is completely normal, because again, we fear change, but understand that it's organic. Understand that this is what Spirit wants, and Spirit definitely wants you to network with your team of angels and guides during this time, because it's definitely going to bring you closer to your person. It's going to bring you closer to your loved ones, and it is going to help you out financially as well, because when you don't resist anything, you don't resist everything. So you're in a position right now to welcome these changes and just let them come organically. Do not stand in the way of your angels and guides. So I do feel like there's a lot of times where you get this message from Spirit, you know what to do, but then you're like, are you sure? At that moment of, are you sure? That is when your ego comes in, the devil, whatever, and goes, no, it's wrong, listen to me, and persuades you otherwise. For example, you'll be driving, you gotta go left, you're like, I should go left. You feel like I should go left. Then you'll be like, oh, I don't know, should I? And then you'll be like, oh, I'll go right. You go right, you get lost. How many times has that happened, right? So Spirit's telling you right now, you gotta trust your intuition, and that's what I do. Like when I feel like I get my instincts come in, when I want to do something, I'm like, should I do this? And it's like, yes. I don't give myself a chance to say no. I'll give you an example. Alicia and I were walking on the boardwalk the other day. And there's I saw all the locals out here jumping off the boardwalk into the water, and it's a pretty high jump. And me, I love anything crazy, right? So I immediately told myself, I asked myself out loud, I was like, should I go do that? And then my higher power said yes, but it was all locals, right? There was no foreigners doing this, and I would have to go in the middle of just like, it was like a zoo, but I was like, knowing me, I'm crazy, I'm down. But I was like, yes. And immediately before I had a chance to talk myself out of it, I'm like, okay, I took off my shoes, took off my shirt, ran out there, and then Alicia grabbed the camera and I jumped off and I dived off, which was super dangerous. I should not have dived off, okay, because I was very close to the ground. I'm nuts. But with that being said, I didn't give myself a second chance to talk myself out of it, because had I been like, should I go do this? Looked at Alicia, had time to come up with excuses of why not to do this, then I would have failed, and I would have had that beautiful experience. Locals were going crazy. They couldn't believe a foreigner was crazy enough to do that. And you know what I mean? Here we are today. We all got some life experiences out of it. So with that being said, don't second guess yourself, because that's the energy that I'm picking up. Because I do feel like on one hand, it's like you know what to do and your intuition is very, very strong. Because again, your intuition right now is on fire. Like you really got to trust yourself, Capricorn, because you know what you're doing and it is going to lead you to success. But on the other hand, I do feel like you're definitely holding on to an old way of thinking, which is really your ego, preventing you from letting go of pain, letting go of habits, letting go of ideologies, letting go of people. people that are preventing you from evolving on your spiritual journey. And trusting yourself is essential. So I'm not saying go jump off a cliff into some water head first. Okay, I'm not telling you to do that, but I am telling you to trust yourself more, because your guides and your angels are definitely guiding you during this opportunity. They're guiding you with your person. They're here to tell you exactly what to do. All this information you're getting from me, your angels are here trying to tell it to you, but are you able to hear them, right? Are you able to turn down the music to hear their message? And that music is your thoughts. Calm it down, meditate. All right, Capricorn, I hope you enjoyed reading. Hope there was a message in here for you. If there was, like, share, and subscribe. I can't wait to your next reading. Until then, I'll say bye, but we'll chat soon.